We need that encouragement, CC.
I know. CC really opened the stream.
Cries for help.
Let's go.
All right. So, good morning. We find ourselves back at the fortress, Char's fortress, looming high above the city of Moston. You recently, with the help of Hadariel, Larlock, Shandakul, Gilgamesh, and the Queen, began your assault on Char's fortress. Remember, Larlock's deal with you was that if you kill Char, he will give you the amulet, and he's hoping you will continue to ally with him, but you know, that's yet to be seen. This fight has unfolded pretty radically. You got aboard Gilgamesh's flying ships, which you learned were used for hunting down dragons. Would have been really cool to hunt down dragons on flying ships a couple of chapters ago, but you guys were like, nah, fuck that guy. And anyways, his crews and all these ships flew towards Mostone. You guys, Larlock teleported them there, and the fight began pretty quick. Ballistas, arcane ballistas, tethered to these the flying city, began shooting down the ships, but you were able to land one of your ships at the bridge, infiltrating the fortress. The other five, Terran being on those five, flew around trying to fight Seftis in the air. 4 of those ships were shot down. The 5th or were brought down by Seftis or those ballistas. The 5th is now crashing into the fortress with Terran, Shandakul, Gilgamesh, and the Queen aboard. You know Bread to be the captain of that ship. You do not necessarily see him at the moment. Seftis is also tethered, like sort of grappling onto the ship as it's crashing down into the flying fortress. And that is where the 5 of you, or 4 of you, I guess, find yourselves right now. I said you would get basically 1 action here, the 4 of you, to sort of react to what's happening. You can cast a spell, you can heal yourself, you can brace yourself, you can use Wish to wish that you guys were back in Mostone and that this is all a bad dream, and we'll see if that happens. There's lots of options here. But what we want to start the combat with is this brief second of calm before the storm as a ship comes careening into the fortress, about to slam into stone with Seftis aboard. Let's just have the 4 of you roll initiative. Isolde, Varel, Damon, and Vosner. And you will all get to go in your turn order, and we'll see what things you decide to do. Again, you don't have to do anything. You could use this turn to cast a buff. You could use this turn to whatever. Any questions about the recap? I know I cut up a lot, but
I'm just overwhelmed by Bread's return.
yeah, Bread is the captain of this ship. Alongside him is a familiar zombie who looks like E.
Rip.
Brilliant.
Alright, Varel is up first. Varel, what would you like to do? Vosner is casting Flame Shield again and hurting himself. Vosner, please stop hurting yourself.
Stop hurting yourself.
Varel, what would you like to do?
Yeah, outside of character, I would like to give you all a digital hug before we get into this, because I'm sweating. Inside of character, Varel says to Izzy, if you wish for this all to be over, give the command, and then
Gotcha.
just to stack our deck, I'm gonna Death Ward Damon here.
Oh, the turn order flashing. I can turn that off.
Damn. Yeah, and when I cast that, it did rock my screen.
Okay.
That's unfortunate. But that'll be it. Just to have 3 unkillable characters.
Turning off the turn order flasher thing. Maybe that will help.
Let's hope.
As soon as the thing came up saying Varyl's turn,
Yeah, yeah.
my screen shifted. So
Okay, well, that's good to know. So Varel casts Death Ward. That is your action?
Correct.
Okay. Who
So
did you
you're
cast it
okay.
on?
Damon. Since he's going to be up in the thick of it, I don't want him to go down.
Varel? Damon. You just had Death Ward cast on you. This ship crashing in, you're sort of watching it happen in slow motion. Well, what would you like to spend your turn doing?
I am going to put up a wall to protect us.
Ooh.
And let's see. I think I just want to make it like a wall like this.
Okay.
Maybe extend it out a little bit so that it's in front of all of us.
Yeah, you have 100 feet of it, so you want the whole
Okay,
100?
yeah. Just put it across the entire thing here. So that whatever like debris and stuff flies will hit the wall and not hit us.
Alright. Wall formed. Vosner, what are you doing with your turn?
Let's see. I will cast what you call it, flame shield on myself, because I don't think I have it up.
Pretty sure you cast it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you casting it before you landed. So, because I remember undoing damage to you last time.
Okay. Cool.
So I think you should have it.
Okay. Cool. Then yeah, that's it. What is this? Is this a concentration spell?
Alright, so Vosner is just going to sort of watch this unfold.
He's kind of wanting some more things to help him out. So he's gonna yeah, never mind. He's just gonna watch this unfold.
Okay. Isolde.
And, I went full screen. Yeah, escape from full screen. Me. That's scared.
You can't speak while full screen?
Oh no.
We can hear you.
Yeah, I can't get to my toolbar though.
You can't, while using Discord, use the like Foundry toolbar?
The screen had jumped up while I was full screen, and so I couldn't get it out of full screen. So I am going to try to cast something on Seth.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, it's taken me a while to figure this out. The baby.
All good.
$60 feet in diameter. How big is 60 feet in diameter? Septus. Okay. What's my visibility on Verminard?
He is atop Cephtus.
Okay, but I can like see him and target
Yeah.
him. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I can't figure out what to do, so I am just going to guiding bolt Verminard.
Do you have the range?
Or guiding bolt. It's 120 feet.
Yeah, he's 175 away.
Oh shit! And I can't pass this wall, right?
That is correct.
All right, then. Can I do it to Talona? I'm gonna move here and guiding bolt Talona. Target Verminard.
Can you cast through it? I don't know. I think so. Nothing can physically pass through the wall.
I don't think you can cast through it. I don't know if you want to make a ruling about like casting over, because I think it's only like 10 feet high.
But she'd have to be back. There'd have to be a pretty steep angle. Say Talona's 40 feet up.
And the turn happens simultaneously, right? So within the 6 seconds of the wall construction, maybe she gets this out.
Sure, we'll say she fired first. Isolde shot first. You hear to hear. Go for it.
Yeah, could cast it? Okay.
Yeah.
I think Cece should voice Cephtus.
Something really scary about that. Alright. Isolde, as you walk out into this courtyard, all of this going on, you spot in the distance Talona flying in the air, sort of licking her wounds after that pretty rough scrap. And you take a pot shot at her, flying, shooting divine energy across the sky, arcing it towards her, and she simply, like, dodges out of the way. And with that, I think that's all I have prepped for today.
Good game, everyone.
GG's, GG's.
Alright, let's do this. What a combat tracker. Alright. Need you all to roll initiative a second time.
Ooh, that hurts.
Oof, indeed. Well, Septus got a 3.
Do I get advantage because of foresight or no?
Yes.
So do we all get advantage? It doesn't matter.
No, you don't have foresight. Alright. So, a few things happen at the start of the turn. Shar sort of looking over all of you. You see a dark wave of energy pulse out of her. It's going to hit you at on a 20 count. So that's going to like slowly move over everything. As this happens, the ship comes crashing in to the ground. Septis with it. And Verminard on top. And I want everybody to roll me a d6. Oh, Taryn, forgot to handle this stuff. Did you go through and miss or take away spell slots and stuff?
Yeah, I took off 16 level.
Nice. And you took off the 10 sork points? Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Cool. Taryn's on top of shit. Alright. Let's delete this. Okay. 6, 6. Awesome. Okay, so what's going to happen here is, oh, Foster still needs to do it. Slash roll.
There you go.
Oh. Okay. This massive dragon coupling a ship comes flying in, and it hits this force wall, sending debris and just people flying in every direction. The crew, the skeleton crew, which is quite literally manned by skeletons, is sent just shattering bones as this whole thing erupts in a giant dust cloud. I'm gonna roll some damage here for fall damage. Ooh, that's a high roll. Everybody on the ship takes an additional 23 damage as they hard crash into this wall. Septus will take it as well. As the ship wrecks in front of you, sending wood and debris in all directions, this entire area is now difficult terrain as there is debris scattered all over the place, about 5 feet tall in some locations. But none of you take any damage as the wall shields you from the debris and the explosion. I will say now that this whole wall area, let's say, let me draw it. This whole thing here is all caved in now. So there's no, just say there's like, it's just open playing field, in case you're wondering about line of sight. Oh, Verminard also has to take 20. Verminard is looking pretty rough as he is thrown from the top of the mount off to the side. And we'll begin combat with Hadariel, who is going to rocket straight upwards, and then she is going to move 60 feet in this direction, followed by another 60 feet as she beams straight towards Talona. She is going to use her legendary action to shoot a longbow at her sister. And crits.
Let's go.
Glad she's on our side.
Sibling rage, man.
It is not very effective as the poison that coats this item, or this powerful bow, is completely negated by Talona.
Cool, cool.
But the hit strikes Talona in the chest, and the battle is back on as she flies towards her. Two beings who can resist each other's major source of damage. Ooh, misses. She tries to parry, but it does not succeed. And the battle is back on. The queen, who dusts herself off very quickly and regenerates. A little bit of health. Health.
The queen seems not to have a health bar, not that that's terribly important, but...
Got it.
Thank you.
I'll also let you
Did
see
we all
her name.
Damage before her turn.
Sorry? Oh, you need to take
we
that
all-
23 if you haven't.
Okay, I thought there was the Char's energy.
Oh, you're good. The queen is going to... You see her like rushing over the top of the like debris. She's sort of spider climbing across it, so she just quickly moves over it, sort of walking sideways at some points and then walking upside down as she runs through the broken hull of this ship. And then she is going to rush to this direction towards Verminard as... What else does she have? She's going to use a bonus action to turn into a mist of blood and appear over here by Bernard, where she is going to try to execute him. As she rushes over to Verminard, she appears next to him out of a mist of blood and impales him through the throat with her sword. And she's also gonna bite him because sometimes you just... Oh, she tries to bite into his flesh and finds only armor. All right. Chandacool is up. Chandacool is going to use his bonus action to teleport backwards, and then he is going to swing his sword, unleashing a attack of air energy at Cephtus.
What a roll.
Yeah, that's an insane roll. And he gets 3 of these. Oh. Taryn, you find yourself, I'm going to say, prone on the ground. Unless, you know what, you've got wings. You would have probably, like, braced yourself. So, yeah, you are amidst the rubble next to your new friend Gilgamesh. There is an invisible wall behind you. You can kind of tell it's there because there's a bunch of rubble built up on it.
Am I in reach of Cephtus? Are we in like...
Yes. I'll say for this round though, he is prone. Like he is, he just kind of fell to the ground, so he's gonna be a little bit. He's not able to strike you right now. I'll say he's dazed.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna back up 30 feet. Then I'm going to cast Meteor Swarm.
Oh shit.
It's coming out today.
Are you able to move 30 feet if this is difficult terrain?
Oh, correct.
Oh wait, you have wings. You
Yeah.
have wings.
So yeah, Terran can
So, yeah, you
lift
can.
himself up with his wings and drop the hammer.
That is a 1 mile attack range? That's crazy.
It's a
I
9th
should
level spell.
also have applied Deceptus and Helona because I get 3,
Oh.
but it only gives me 1.
Can you cast it again and just target them without consuming a spell slot? The easiest way to automate that. Do we not have the full screen problem anymore? The whatever?
Hasn't moved for me.
Okay, cool. Jeez. Alright, so... Oh, you hit Char a second time. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, so, first of all, Char's gonna resist... Oh, she did succeed. Okay, so she succeeds. Still taking... What an insane amount of damage. She still takes quite a bit. As Terran, why don't you describe for me what it's like when Terran casts Meteor Swarm on the fortress of the god of dark magic?
So it's almost like the shadows turn into ice around here. Like the shadows form into icicles and start spraying at everybody from all directions.
Okay.
And the debris gets launched towards the enemies as well.
Yeah, so there's sort of like floating rocks and random things sort of hovering in the air as a result of the strange arcane magic of this floating city. And Terran just condenses all of them with ice and brings them down upon Cephas, Talona, and Char. And in the process, you feel and you see as light returns to this shadowy plane, at least for a moment in that place, as though Terran is sort of ripping a hole in the Shadowfell. And as he does, it fucks up all these people.
Then for my bonus action, I'm gonna swig a potion of heroism
Okay.
that I've had forever and forgot about.
Verminard is currently dead. Char. Oh, at 20 count. Fuck. Everybody's gonna take some damage. Oh, remember, if you're immune to psychic, you don't take this.
I added psychic immunity to my character sheet, so hopefully it will.
Attaboy. Alright. Technically, you all have... every... has advantage on this, because you all had lunch. Alright, fuck.
Should I reroll then?
Let's see. Why don't I do it this way? I'm gonna pick all the people that failed. Let me undo that damage. Okay. Did that work? Did everybody get their health back? I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I will take all the people that failed and I will target them again. So Hadariel, the Queen. And we will do it again. Wait. I think it's still going. Okay. Hidariel succeeded that time. The Queen succeeded. Terran failed. Damon failed. Varol failed. Is there anything you want to do with your reaction to that, or are you just going to take it? I don't know why I keep making Damon do it.
I'm just gonna take it.
Very well. You are immune to the fear effect. Oh, I'm not skipping Char's turn. Good lord. Char is going to... Oh my god, there's so many actions. So I'm just gonna read her character sheet.
Is she currently playing Dungeons and Dragons with her friends?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah, that's
playing-
how, like, interdimensional this shit is.
Is it Zoom?
Okay. So... she is going to... Okay. She's going to start off by hurling... Verminar taken down. She's going to start by hurling a disc of night as she raises her staff, and the eclipsed moon behind her almost seems to shrink down into a small size as she, like, pulls it out of the sky in this odd optical illusion, and she spins it around her head and hurls it at the Queen. And she will shoot another one. Then she also... she is going to respond to Terran's attack in kind, as she also is going to cast Meteor Swarm. And I will target everyone and actually cast that correctly.
It's been good, you guys.
Alright, hang on, we gotta do something about that.
Okay. A massive explosion comes down as accidentally targeted Char herself, I think. Why is Char so low?
Yeah, the first one you did hit her.
Ah, okay. That's why. You hear in your mind a mad cackle. Char whispers into your minds, I created that spell. Now, there is a reaction space here. If you have anything you can cast, you are welcome to.
I will.
Yeah.
But now that Char has finished her turn, with Varol's dying moments of consciousness, he reaches deep within his temporal powers to cast with his expanded mark.
Oh.
But I'm incapacitated.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna say if you, well, you can react. So is it a reaction to what happened?
It is, yeah. It says when a creature finishes its turn, you can rewind it entirely. So the turn has been finished. And so I'll
But is
rewind
it, do I have it as a reaction? Yeah, okay, it is.
Oh yeah, you can only perform this reaction once per day, so...
Yeah, okay. So you... Yeah. Alright, what's it look like when Varel undoes this meteor? Dylan?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot I was muted. Yeah, the meteors are falling, and just as they make contact on our delicate skulls, they are sent hurling back up. We are spared.
Alright. You undo this massive explosion, sending it backwards in time, the rock sort of lifting upwards, now flying in the reverse direction, and Shar, feeling herself be rewinded, is incensed. She's going to... let's see. She's going to teleport. Well, yeah. She's going to teleport to the top, over here, flying in the air. And she is going to... That's her legendary action. She's going to power word stun Varel.
Bummer. Only one reaction per turn, right?
Yes. So you are now stunned.
I was going to use that spell.
As she, infuriated by your control over time, she strikes out at you. Says, "Your time is almost up, wizard."
Nice.
Damon, it's your turn.
The wall drops as Damon casts Tasha's otherworldly guise, taking the form of the upper planes
Sick.
and becoming immune to radiant and necrotic damage.
Excellent.
And like his form becomes like encased in light, and there's like a like sort of clockwork angelic mask covering his face. Light pulses from him, and he flies, like hovers up to Cephas. Before he does, he says, "Captain, Varel's not doing well. Try to keep him alive." And swings at Cephas. And with the rest of my movement, maybe I'll fly up like 15 feet.
Nice.
Oh, and I get to take a second swing with Tasha.
Can you... Oh, that is a bonus action. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah. Damon turns into a being of light as he flies towards Cephas to strike at him. The light is sort of fighting against the natural darkness that Cephas exudes from his body, as there is just like this very bright light sort of fighting against the darkness. Bosner, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. So Vosner will go over to Viral and take his, if he's willing, I know you are stunned, take his arm underneath mine, and while touching him, I think Greater Restoration would undo the stun effect, right?
I think so. Lesser might. I can look if you don't have lesser. Yeah, I don't see that you have lesser on.
No, I only have Greater.
I'm pretty sure greater should. I'll look. To undo a debilitating effect. And end one of the things. Charmed, curse. I mean, any reduction. I don't know. I'm gonna let it happen. You can undo. Well, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Unless it says explicitly that you can, let's have you roll a wisdom check to see if you can beat a DC. What'd she do? 8th level, so DC 18 wisdom. Unless it says it can.
I think Power Word Heal is the only thing that can like outright end a stun effect.
Okay.
I could have that wrong,
Okay.
but
So I'll let Vosner
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
to see if his own divine power or his own natural power can. Yeah, and he's got foresight, so I'm gonna
Wow.
give it to him. Yeah, Varol, you are cured of your stun, and technically that also cures a point of exhaustion.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah. So that, and then I'm going to. Is my gold dragon form a large? Is he large?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know my size. Yeah, I'll say to Varel, and see if you want to go for a ride.
Okay, so your young dragon form, yeah, it should be large.
All right, cool. Come on, get out there.
Yeah, I'll drag it out. There you go.
I choose you, dragon. All right, so I'll take me and Varel up like. How far can I go, you buddy? I think it's 90 feet. I'm gonna take him up like 40 feet, so we're like out of AOE range.
My man.
Yeah, so Vosner scoops up a stunned Varol, and I guess you'd probably scoop him up as a dragon, so, and you can cast spells as a dragon. So you turn into a dragon, grab him, heal him of his stun and his point of exhaustion, throw him on your back, and jump into the air 40 feet.
Yep.
Pretty good turn.
Amazing.
Okay. Varol, it is your turn. You are not stunned, nor are you exhausted. You are
Yeah,
on the back of Vosner, 40 feet up.
Feeling rejuvenated, Varel says aloud to Vosner, "My thanks," and then turns to cast Chain Lightning at Cephas. Actually, let me cast it at Shar first, and then if Cephas is within the 30 feet, perhaps it'll.
I just
Sure.
measured if you cast it at Cephas, you can get both Talona and Shar, because that was my plan.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know whether to measure from tokens or their range, but yeah, Shar for sure. Yeah, let's do it.
It
John, does
helps
that work
they're
for
all
you?
marked.
Sorry, what
Yeah.
are you trying to do?
Would you rule that Cephas, Shar, and Talona are all within Chain Lightning 30 feet range of each other?
Septus, Shar, and Talona. Yeah, I'll allow it.
It's Alt to target, right? Or do you just...
You have to hold Alt and Shift to target multiple.
Thank you.
Yeah, I changed that recently because it makes it so then you don't have like a million extra things targeted. But it's a pain in the ass for some stuff.
It is telling me they're not targeted, but... Yeah, it keeps saying you must target at most one token before rolling the attack. I see, my bad.
Oh, yeah, it's weird.
I'll start with Shar just to make sure she gets the damage, and then we'll
Okay.
move it along, I suppose. Perfectly average roll.
You watch as you hurl a lightning bolt at her, and she holds out a hand, and the lightning bolt, like as the light moves towards her, begins to collapse into a single point, and she grabs it and crushes it in her hand. She is immune to 6th level spells and lower.
Find out the hard way. 6th and lower. Wow, okay.
She did invent the Shadow Weave.
This is true.
Is that your turn?
Yes it is, and I'm on the back of Vosner, flying about.
Cool. Gilgamesh is going to also shoot out his wings and fly sort of up and back. He is provoke an attack. Well, I guess Seft stirring on the ground, being struck by Damon. The Dragon Slayer that he is going to summon out of his hands all of this light and energy as he hurls 2 blasts of elemental damage towards Septus. The first one missing horribly. The second one striking true, as every element and type of magic comes flying out of Gilgamesh's hand and strikes Septus in his. That is Gilgamesh's turn. Isolde, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to run 40 feet towards Terran. And then I am going to cast Life Transference. Now, should this also be maxed because it's a healing spell?
I don't. As it's written, I wouldn't think so, but I'll allow it.
Okay. I mean, it's okay if it's not. It's up to you.
No, you can double it. I mean, it is healing.
Okay. So then I would take, 32 damage. Terran would get 64 health.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus the
Are there
blessed healing
bonuses?
stuff. Yeah, so you would get 70 total, and I would get 6 healing.
Okay.
I would still take. Hang on, I have to math. I would still take 26, and I already took 13, so I'll take another 13 off.
Perfect.
And then for my bonus action, I am going to let out a battle cry and use my mark.
Ooh.
did I roll? Yeah.
Everyone within 60 feet of you, which is all of your friends. Yeah, everybody has advantage on attack rolls and saving throws till the end of Isolde's next turn. To the start of her next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
What's your turn look like when you heal Terran and inspire your friends?
Her usual life transference thing, she runs towards him and sort of like stretches out her arms towards him, and as she does, the skin that is visible on her body, you can see that it's splitting and turning into lesions. And as she is healing him, she sort of like throws her arms back down towards the ground, and blood splatters along the stone as she lets out this battle cry.
Hell yeah. Larlock is even inspired by you, as
Good.
he is going to... He's gonna do something. He is going to fly upwards to this location, and he is going to attempt to cast. Oh, that isn't something you can do at that range, is it? Why did I have so many spellcasters? Alright. Larlock begins attacking Shar. He's gonna do 2 attacks with disassemble as he tries to rip her being apart using her own magic. Oh, what happens if she fails? Nothing. I don't know why it's got a thing in there. Okay, do it again. Oh, a lot of ones. Cephtus is going to stand up. Oh, or I'll just remove him from combat. Cephtus quits. For some reason I can't change Cephtus's. So Cephtus, as one of his magic abilities, moves up in the initiative count. And he's going to stand up. And he is going to breathe on all of you. Now he's not going to be able to hit Varel, and well, that is a pretty big cone. I think he's gonna aim for this crew over here. As he lets out a roar and breathes some pretty intense... Oh shit, it's fire. Let's just say shadowy fire at you.
I'm gonna use my reaction to bring up one of my ice walls.
Okay.
And cut off 30 of the damage.
Excellent. So you can reduce it by 30. Oh, yeah, so you would only take 9 because you're resistant to fire.
Wow.
Damon, you have advantage on this saving throw. If you would like to make it, well, can you even make a DC 26 dexterity?
No. No, I don't think so.
Well, you can.
Huh. Alright.
Okay. So, do you need to roll concentration on Tasha's?
Yeah, I do. I'm just trying to decide if I want to reduce the damage to make that more probable. Yeah, I will. So I'll use the Psychic Shield to reduce the damage by 1d6 plus 5. So 9. Okay.
Okay.
And now I will roll this. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Okay. So I lose my form.
Okay.
But I don't lose my turn because it's not haste.
So the breath, it's like fire, but it's all darkness as it pours out of its mouth. And Damon, your light form is snuffed out as though it's extinguished by the dark flames that pour over you. Isolde, you shield yourself from this, and your shield absorbs half of the damage. What else? Anybody else have a reaction they need to do? Terran puts up his ice barrier and blocks most of it, unfazed for the most part by the fire. Okay. Top of the round. Ariel fighting Talona up in the sky. Talona fighting back. The queen is going to running jump off of this platform and on the back of Cephas, and she is going to stab him. She's sort of like walking along his back spikes and picking a spot to stab him, and is going to sneak attack. And then she is going to bite this dragon. As she rips into its throat and starts to like rip off flesh with her massive fanged teeth, grappling with this dragon, almost riding him. And Chandacool is going to... Oh yeah, she should regenerate. Chandacool is going to fly 50 feet in this direction and is to swing his sword in the direction of Cephas as the wind slashes into the throat of Cephas and necrotic blood begins to pour out as he roars. In this moment, as Cephas is bleeding out on the ground, Shar, in a rage, holds up her hand towards Cephas, and Cephas is animated by darkness rising out of his stupor and exploding in a necrotic wave as something happens. A wave ding almost everyone. Oh, you are all immune to poison. Interesting. Well, a giant explosion of poison emanates from the corpse of Cephtus as he is brought back to life. And heals
Damn.
to half health. Now he mad. And Shandiku, all of you, this wave of poison just pouring out, you feel it completely rebuffed by the magic inside you. Taryn, it is your turn.
Alright, so I have advantage on attacks and saves, right?
Yep.
Sweet. I'm going to attack Shar. My Alora's Ice Lance. I'm going to recast it because I have advantage. And
Sure. Nice. What's it look like when you hurl this lance of ice at Shar?
the like snowstorm that is happening around the staff kind of converges into a lance and shoots straight at her.
Yeah. She is going to attempt to counterspell it. So she reaches out her hand to try to catch the lance as it's flying straight towards her. She puts her hand directly in front of her. And you see Larlock there to dread counterspell the counterspell as he reaches out his hand, and it causes her hand to make a fist and crunch down in unnatural ways as he breaks her wrist, and the ice lance comes flying through her hand and into her, impaling her as she lets out a gasp. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna move 15 feet back and 15 feet.
Okay. Yep. Bernard is dead. Shar is going to... Actually, no, that was another thing. The explosion of Cephtus, that poison, brings back Verminard to a certain amount of health. As he rises dead from the ground like a zombie, still intent on doing battle. He is going to use half of his movement to get to the queen and swing at her. Which she cannot parry. This undead warrior, now on the back of Cephtus with the queen fighting, rips into the queen. Does she succeed? No, she is blinded. As this light shines off the sword. Alright. Shar. Char's turn. Char is going to hurl a disc of night at Cool.
I'd like to replace that attack roll with a Mistra.
Oh, yeah.
We'll use the 2 that I have.
So as the disc is flying straight towards Shandakul, Veril, you lift up your hand and change the timeline, and the disc flies away, missing entirely.
Nice.
Oh, layer actions. Good point. Let's just do it on her turn. It's easier. Alright, so let's undo the damage, and then I'll roll it for anybody who failed. Which was everyone? Okay, that makes it easy. Try it again. Alright, some of you succeed, some of you fail, as psychic damage out of your group. Being in her presence is a draining experience. I forget, does she have Oh, she does have regeneration. As that pulse pours out over all of you, damaging you all, stealing your life essence, Char is pulled. That magic is pulled back into Char, and she is healed by it. Damon, it's your turn. Oh wait, that was just one of her attacks. The next attack she was gonna hurl at Gilgamesh. And he cannot do anything, as he is hit. Gilgamesh is knocked unconscious. Damon, it is your turn.
Okay. I think I will use Misty Step to come this way, and then use my movement to fly up to these guys and try and have the queens back here. And I will add psychic damage to that.
Yep.
So an extra 6.
What's it look like when you slay the zombie version of Verminard?
When I cut into him with the sword, it doesn't seem like it's enough, and then I make eye contact with him, and his eyes roll back in his head, and blood comes from his nose, and he slumps over.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he like falls off the edge of this like crumbling infrastructure, and is now prone and dead.
Right.
The queen can't see you. She's just sort of huddling there in defensive stance.
I will just say, I'm here. Verminard is not.
Nice. Mosner, it's your turn.
Cool. I'll kind of... Oh, I can talk as a dragon now. I'll ask Veril, where do you want to go?
That is a good question. Let me check my ranges. Goodness gracious. I'm somewhat fragile, so I don't want to get close, but I'd also want you to be able to deal some damage. But if you can deal damage at a distance, then we can hover about our allies.
Okay. I just didn't know if you wanted me to move anywhere. So
Wherever you're
Vosner,
moving. Yeah.
yeah. So Vosner will now cast as a dragon. He's cool now. Target me. What's up, kiddo? What are you doing, Paco? Alright. Vosner is going to, all of a sudden you see the mark, the scales around him just kind of start to glow. And he's going to cast Firestorm now. No, don't remove this spell. Okay, and I get to make 10 of these, right?
Yeah, but you can just target whoever you want to. It's fine either way. It effectively just means this spell covers 10 feet. Or 10.
Okay.
10 by 10 covers 100 feet.
Oh, it covers 100 feet. Okay. Alright, well, I want to get Shar and Cephas.
Okay. It does, yeah, so she succeeds, she takes half damage as your line of fire erupts. What does it look like when you cast it as a dragon?
Yeah. So you just see the space in between Vosner's scales start to glow, and his eyes glow real bright red, and he closes his eyes, and all of a sudden, the clouds, it looks like it's going to start to rain, and all of a sudden, meteors just start rocketing through them as it hits her and Cephas.
Excellent.
Should I cast it again to...
No, I got it for Septus.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Veryl, you're up.
Alright. Having learned my lesson about targeting Shar, I'm going to target Cephas with the Chain Lightning and hope it hits he and Tolona.
Sure.
Him and Tolona.
Nice. I'll do her dex save. She also succeeds, so she takes 21.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna send one of my remaining motes of light about my head to Shar.
Okay.
I think you have advantage on attacks if you're doing.
Yeah, I might have to re-roll if I miss here. Oh, that should have went to Shar, I apologize.
It's okay. You hurl it at Shar, and I'll even give you the 26. The radiant damage is absorbed into her essence, and she laughs again. The light is of no use here.
Learning a lot of hard lessons.
Veryl's the information guy. Is that your turn?
I believe so.
Gilgamesh lies dead on the ground. Let's do a roll.
Go back, Bob.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Oh, right here.
Alright.
Right here.
Gilgamesh
get
makes a
advantage
death
with,
saving throw. Oh!
Because of Izzy's thing.
Oh my god. Vosner with the clutch move. Gilgamesh wakes up
Nice.
and stands up. Seeing this alive once again, he shoots a draconic blast at him. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to make that private. As he shoots again. Oh, he almost hit with it too. Alright. So.
Shouldn't it be advantage as well?
Oh,
Is it
god damn it. Look at you. Oh,
Yo, what is
what
going
the
on?
Always,
Foresight.
as long as, yeah, Osner's keen mind tells Gilgamesh to take another swing. Gilgamesh sort of standing up, bleeding out of every, part of his body, barely holding it together, shoots 2 blasts, one out of each hand at Seftis, scoring a critical hit before almost fainting to the ground. Isolde, it is your turn.
Careful dragons.
Okay. Hi, baby. I am going to
Watch out, dragons.
use my preserve life ability. I have 95 health to split. And so I'm gonna take do some quick minutes. I have 83 other life to split. I'm gonna give, I don't know, I guess 43 of it to Gilgamesh and 40 of it to Shandakul.
Okay. So 43 to Gilgamesh
Yep.
and 40 to Shandakul.
Correct. And then my boy. Far away. Up 15 feet too. Hang on here. Bonus action. Hey.
Get at it. Ain't gonna crack it.
Alright, I'm gonna move. I have 40 feet of movement, but this is difficult terrain. So if I move 20 feet. Oops.
Oh, Gilgamesh does have a point of exhaustion.
Okay, I'm gonna move next to Shandakul. And then I am going to cast. Oh, and I guess I have to move out a little bit to account for it being up in the air. And I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word. Target attack. Trying to get as many people as possible. I don't know if you need it, Bosner, but I'm targeting. I think Terran's too far away. So. Let's check. Okay. Mass healing word.
Damn.
And it should be
Yeah.
max. So it should be 1d4, 3d4 plus 6.
Why 3d4?
Because I cast it at 5th level.
Oh. Because it has 2d4 plus 6 right now. You sure that's not right?
So the healing increases by 1d4 for each spell slot above 3rd. So it should go up 1 for 4th and 1 for 5th.
Okay. Yep, everybody gains 4 more health.
Plus my,
Well, the 6 is already
the
in
healer.
there, I think.
the 6 is my modifier. It's 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier. Blessed Healer is an additional, the spell level plus 2, so another 7.
So everybody should get 11
Total
more.
of, yeah. And that is my turn.
That's an insane amount of healing.
That's what I do.
Okay. Larlock going to open up a bunch of portals. He's got to read. I hate this stupid mechanic. Come on. Oh my god. How many rolls? There we go. Larlock is going to open up a portals to his own sanctum where thousands of skeletons wait on command to jump through and strike at whoever. And he is unleashing his skeleton horde on Shar as they cut her up. Hundreds of skeletons climbing all over her, stabbing at her, trying to kill her. Just the little things in life. And he is sort of standing at attention, ready to keep fighting. I think, does he? He does not have regeneration. Cephtus is back and angry. He is going to bite at the queen and misses. And then he is going to claw out at Isolde. Oh, he's going to move 5 feet to do that.
I may react. Yeah, I'm gonna react.
Cephtus does have advantage
And
against the queen
20%.
because it's blinded.
He has what, sorry?
Advantage against the queen, I think, because she's blinded.
Oh, good point. I'll do that bite attack again then. Yeah, she can't parry that.
Sorry, queen.
Yeah. Let's say the queen is now in the mouth of Cephtus. And, or at least he bites and snaps at her and catches her leg momentarily, and then Cephtus reaches down to claw at Isolde, and you're using your action to prevent it?
I saw it hit, but to Terran's point, it's only 23, I think, is he can handle that for the moment.
Okay. She is now restrained and grappled in the hands of Cephtus, picked up off the ground.
Well, maybe I should have done something.
And he is going to shoot out at Demon with his tail. Can you shield it with a 35?
No, but it just gave me the option, so I just clicked it just in case.
Yeah, so you fail the strength save, which means you get knocked prone, which is going to knock you from flying, unless you're considering 15 feet to be up on this parapet thing.
No, in fact, I flew up to hit Verminard, so however high Verminard was, that's actually how high I was.
Oh, yeah. He was on the platform, I just hadn't updated it in a while. So,
Oh, okay, yeah.
well, now he's down to 0. But, so, yeah, you would just get knocked, I'm going to say, backwards and prone.
Okay.
And that is Cephas's attacks. And then he is going to wing attack. As he lifts off. "80 feet in the air, carrying it in his hands. And that is his turn. Let's see if he gets his breath attack back. Nope. Hadariel. Still in the combat with her sister. Just a one-on-one duel in the back here. I say they're flying around each other a little bit. Talona is swing 3 times. Oh, she would have been able to parry that. So I'm gonna undo that. Hammer, flail. They're swinging back and forth. The queen is going to make another save to see if she's unblinded. I guess, actually, I think that ended... Well, no, that wasn't during her turn last time. She spends it regenerating. And... Yep. As she heals up a little. Chandacool is going to fly in this direction and keep swinging at Cephas. Oh!
That's his second crit, isn't it?
Yeah. Chandacool speaks out. Die, you evil dragon. God, he's got all the numbers. Swinging twice with big explosions of wind striking giant gashes into Cephas's flesh. Taryn, you're up.
Alright, so I'm gonna fly up 20 feet and move 10 feet closer to Seth. And then I'm gonna cast Cone of Cold.
Oh,
But
he
I'm
is
going to
80
use-
feet up right now. I mean, Cone of Cold's probably big enough. You could. It's like 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
But, oh yeah, you'd need to get within. Yeah, you have to fly up 35. Yeah, you could hit him then. I am going to have
So,
you roll
yeah.
me a d6 to see if it affects Isolde.
Oh, never mind then. I'm just gonna use Chain Lightning.
Okay. Good lord. Yeah. Okay. Talona is normally immune to cold, but your thing would reduce it to a resistance, so she would take half. She takes 26 damage. What's it look like when you chain cold through Cephas and into Talona?
So when I do that, the ice on my staff converges and shoots out, punches through Cephas and right into Talona.
Yeah, there's like a gaping hole in like one of Cephas's legs as it just rips through. Part of Cephas's like undead blood pours into Talona in a frozen lightning bolt. Alright, Verminard is for real dead. Or at the moment. Char is gonna do her pulse. Alright, so then I undo it. And then I will do it on only the people that failed. Alright, there we go. Alright, so... Okay. The damage goes through. That roll was pretty mild. That is at the start of her turn. Now she is going to... She is going to teleport to this location.
I don't like that.
Getting into the thick of things. She's 30 feet up, and she is going to use Disrupt Light. It's only gonna hit these people.
I should succeed because I'm blessed.
You're blessed?
Yeah. Because I took a potion of heroism.
Oh, yep. Alright, Taryn, give yourself 12 health back. Then Bosner succeeds, still takes 24 on Bayroll. And then she is going to, that was a legendary action. She is going to fly backward 60 feet. And then she is going to, so she like appears before you, explodes in necrotic energy, and then appears back where she was. She's going to hurl a Disc of Night at Chanticleer. Alright. That is her turn. Damon. Oh, she heals for 30. Damon, it's your turn.
Alright. I think... Let me see here. Yeah, I'm going to fly. Oh, hang on. Let me see one thing real quick. I will fly straight up. And then I'm going to use. That's not gonna work.
While you're prepping that, and since Vosner and Varel go next, there's a lot of spell casting to pick out. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well.
Yeah, small mini break. No worries.
Sorry, bub. Clean them up. Yeah, you can pick those up. Let's. You're welcome.
Yo, I got a plan to get Izzy on the ground if you guys are.
Okay. What do we got?
I would just say get us close.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, not my turn yet. But yeah.
I can get us there.
If you can throw some damage out on your way, that would help.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. You did it. Good job. Do you want me to put it back on the bookshelf? No, thanks, though. Yeah. Clean them all up. No. No. Yeah, you gotta put that balloon in your. No. What about your cards? You wanna play with your cards? You wanna play with your cards? You wanna play with your vintage Hot Wheels? Look.
All right, you guys cracked the code.
Yep.
Yep. We figured out how to be.
I Oh, I forgot to do this. I'm also going to cast haste on myself so that I have the movement speed to get to
To Talona.
Talona and make that attack. And I activated my mark. So I can't roll lower than a 10. Except if I crit it.
Okay.
You just said Catholic. Okay, well.
Yeah. So feel free to. Oh, can you swing this turn? Oh, you already did.
Yep, I made my attack.
I don't even need to be here. You guys can still play. Nice. Very good. Yes, Damon is flying and hasted, swinging at Talona, now helping Hadariel once again. Bosner, it is your turn.
Cool beans. Vosner and Varel will go. Another 40 feet, getting close to Septus. How do I change this? Oh, here we go. Alright, and then I will, well, we're both gonna come over this way.
Oh, we're coming 80 feet up, huh?
Yeah, 80 feet up.
It's pretty high up there,
then,
Varel.
We got it. We got it.
While I'm here, I have advantage, which is balls.
Oh. Oh, he just taco.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's it look like? Bosner in his dragon form fighting Septus.
So since he's a little bit more receptive, he's just gonna sort of like corkscrew around him, and dealing all of these bulk blows, and then I'm going to burn a 3rd level spell slot and heal 3d8.
Cool. Excellent. Varel, it is your turn.
Yeah, Varel's having a wild time up here with these dragons, but needing to make sure we're all grounded here. Varel is going to cast Vortex Warp on Izzy. And she can choose to fail the Constitution save so that I could teleport her. And as it's a 90-foot range, I'd like to bring her down onto the ground near to Gilgamesh, however much the diagonal would get me, to get her further away from Seftis and near to Gilgamesh.
Yeah. You fly up on Vosner's back and teleport Isolde out of the hand of Septus, who was about to rip into her, biting her, and she appears safely on the ground next to Gilgamesh.
Very good. Very good. And then as a bonus action, I think I'll chug a potion of healing on myself.
Nice.
This is where we die.
Gilgamesh is going to hurl Draconic Blast at Septus. 2 again. Slamming into this dragon. Oh shit. Gilgamesh strikes out at Septus twice more, who falls unconscious and begins to drop 80 feet. Varel and Vosner, make me a D6 roll.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you guys, like, set him up for this, where it was like you, flew underneath Septus, and Septus, like, turned around and exposed a very vulnerable part of his head, and Gilgamesh just shoots 2 explosions that just blow out Septus's undead brains, and the massive dragon begins to fall on you, and you guys just weave and fly through the, like, falling corpse, all of its gangling limbs, and it slams into the ground. Septus is dead.
Nice work, squad.
Bayroll and Bosner, you are still 80 feet up in the air. Isolde, it's your turn.
Cool. Well.
Standing next to Gilgamesh, who spits on the ground in disdain for Septus.
I don't blame him. Alright, I'm gonna go Firestorm, I guess. There's really just Shar and Talona left, right? But I assume I can't get Talona without hurting Damon.
Yeah.
I'm 5 feet above Talona, if that helps.
I don't think she would risk it. Did it damage Shar?
1 second. She succeeded. She took 18 damage.
Cool. I guess I will bonus action chug a potion. And that will be the end of my turn.
Excellent. Shar is not up. Larlock is. Sorry. Larlock.
You scared me.
Actually, I will say, she used her legendary at her turn. Okay. Larlock is going to just disassemble Shar. At least he's going to try. Tearing into her. Sorry, you did some healing stuff, Laurel, and I skipped over. I was reading something. Did you get your whole turn good? Or
Yeah, I just wasn't able to get the potion to roll correctly.
okay, so did you apply the healing to? You were healing yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Sorry, I'm like, there's a lot going on.
You're alright, man.
Top of the round, Hadariel swinging with her dragon lance at Talona. Talona is fucking tough. Don't you guys wish you had fought? She's gonna turn to Damon and strike out. Oh, a miss.
I think that's probably gonna hit, but
Yeah. And then she's going to swing at Damon. Oh, that is the wrong thing. You were not betrayed by Hadariel, sorry. Undo that. Wrong character sheet. Just gonna swing once more at Damon. Well, there it is. who gets knocked out of the sky.
I have Death Ward,
Ooh. Okay.
so I
you
Thanks,
fail
God.
one.
and then make your
I'm
Constitution.
saving.
Ooh, that'll do it. You maintain concentration on haste as she slams into you, and it like rips into your circuitry, but you are guarded by magic. All right. The queen is going to run across the back of this dead of Cephtus, and then jump into the air and blink into a mist and swing at Shar. And here comes the sneak attack. As she impales Shar in the back. Before falling back. Well, I guess she lands on the parapet, but she gains 20 health. And that is the queen's turn. Shandacool is going to fly towards her and hurl arcane bursts at her. Oh my god, Shandacool
This fucking guy.
is
He's got
literally a god.
He's got a bug.
Yo, Shandacool is hacking. He keeps hurling these bolts. And he says, "Sleep now forever, sister," as he swings out at her.
MVP to Shonda Cool, man.
Taryn, you're up.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Far Step. So that gets me 60 feet teleport. I'm gonna descend onto Cephtus's body, pull out the dragon tooth, and stab him in the heart.
Oh my god. You're gonna do the ritual, the harvesting his essence ritual?
Yep.
Okay, roll me a d6. You begin harvesting the essence, but it's a deep cut to get into his heart. You start ripping into it, and then you start to stab your dagger deep into his heart. It is happening, but this is, I'm going to say it's going to consume this turn, and we're going to resolve it next turn.
Alright, I don't have like strong spells right now, so.
Fair enough. I'm going to say Terran begins to glow with shadow. Shar. Wow. Things were so good just one turn ago. Okay.
I had a feeling that was going to happen.
She begins with her Night Pulse. Now, I need to re-roll whoever fails.
Why are my saves always private?
I don't know. They're private for now. It'll pop up with a thing though. Okay, so Larlock succeed. Did I undo the damage yet? And then I will do it again. Okay. So that the appropriate amount of damage. Cool. That is the start of her turn. She is going to cast... Well, first of all, she's going to fly 60 feet this way. Actually, she'll teleport so that she doesn't provoke. And then she will cast... oh, where is it? She's gonna cast Earthquake.
Is there an attack roll on that?
Nope.
Damn.
Did it work? Why isn't it, like, putting the thing into chat?
Foresight. It doesn't work.
This is so strange. Alright, so she casts Earthquake, and there it is. Okay, so what happened is Shar, seeing you besting her people, completely blowing her apart and destroying everything. Oh, she's gonna heal 30 for that death pulse. She is going to cast Earthquake. So what happens is she basically shatters the entire city as chains, massive chains held up to floating arcane rocks and various contraptions that keep the city afloat begin to shatter and rip and break as the entire city hovers for a moment in midair and then begins to drop. She's flying, Dariel's flying, Talona's flying, Damon's flying. Let's see, who else is flying? Varel and Vosner. Isolde is not. Gilgamesh does have wings. Shandicool, okay, just keeping track of all this stuff. The entire city begins to rumble around you. Everything becomes difficult to terrain as everything cracks and shifts. And she is going to hurl a knight at, oh, let's say Damon?
I will portent that roll.
Are you in range? Is there a range?
It's whatever I can see.
Okay.
Which makes it overpowered, but it's going to be a critical 1.
Okay. You, again, as she's throwing it at Damon, you hold up your hand and intercept it and shift the timeline so that Damon is not struck out of the sky. And then she turns ill will towards you, or she hurls one at you.
I may just eat it.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can necessarily do.
I have a ring to shield it, but I don't know that I'd be able to block it anyhow.
Yeah. So the Disc of Night comes flying and hits you, and that is her turn. Damon, you're at 1 health.
I'm going to step up this way and use my hasted action to swing at Talona. That should be a 24 because my mark is activated.
A 24 will hit. Oh, why don't you just swing again?
Alright. Maybe let's do this one time.
Yeah. Just
Oh my god.
could you like just roll
Roll
higher?
the or roll higher?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll try rolling higher. Okay, there we go. And then I will say to Hidario, I will trust that you will finish this one off. And I start to hum, and then I disappear. And I hit Talona, and I hit Shar.
Okay. So, as you attempt to appear around Shar, striking her with Steel Wind Strike, you see a bubble appear around her and completely deflect all of the blows. As it is technically a spell.
Can she prevent me from teleporting next to her?
No. I mean, she could counterspell it. But.
Okay, because otherwise I'm going to end right over here.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Is that your turn?
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Vosner, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll say to Varel, let's finish this off. Let's see. We're gonna go 65 feet. And I'm gonna lower myself. What's her height?
Oh, she should be like 45.
Alright, I'm gonna match my height there. I think I'm too close. I can't. Oh, where now?
Mom! I see your mom!
Where'd my dragon go? There he is. Alright, cool.
Same dragon.
Sweet.
Mommy.
Not bad, not bad.
I got it.
Alright, lots of things happening. Alright, so we got a dragon flying all around. Seeing that magic is not the best way to go, we're going regular. Probably miss with that one. Wow. Yeah, I get an attack. 3 attacks, one with its bite, one with its claws. So I get 2 with my claws. Wow. Alright, and then I'm going to bonus action teleport 30 feet away.
Oh, smart.
Does that take me with?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. He can, with Saloon's Mark, take you with.
Excellent.
Okay, so you're 45 feet up. The whole city is crumbling underneath you. And you hear below you the queen say, "A little help," as she begins to fall with the city. Errol, it is your turn.
Yeah. We might need to catch up to the others when they begin to fall, but I don't think I can do anything about that now. So before doing that, I'll turn to Shar and say, "Relent, submit," and I will cast Power Word Stun on her if she is at 150 HP or less.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because she does have a legendary resistance that she can use. Wait, that isn't a legendary resistance, is it? There's no spell. Let's see. You speak a word. Let me read legendary resistance. If she fails a saving throw, she can choose to succeed. But that's not a saving throw. Alright, what's it look like when you use your magic to stun the god of darkness?
My eyes turn blacker than the darkest part of the shadow, and I extend my hand. Nothing really emerges from it except a slight ripple, but that ripple expands and resonates through Shar, buckling her knees. Well, I guess she's floating, so it resonates through Shar, and maybe she starts to fall.
Yeah, she is stunned, and you see her begin to fall with the city. As she goes into free fall. She is stunned. Can you not stun, my gods? Thanks. Gilgamesh is up. He is flying, and the city is beginning to fall both below him. He is going to hold out a hand to Isolde.
Yeah, I'll take his hand.
Very well. And he is going to essentially stay there, holding you guys up, and he is going to keep hovering. And that's going to take his turn to sort of. He doesn't really have a free hand to help, but he'll fly the two of you in this direction.
Excellent.
Isolde, it's your turn.
Ooh, that entirely changes what I was gonna do. Alright.
I'm going to say, technically, unless you want to change how that's set up, he is grabbing you by your free hand, so you still have your shielded hand, unless you want to be held by that hand. I don't exactly know how you would imagine this.
I don't get it. So, would I not be free to cast then?
Yeah, you might have to, toss your shield off or something.
I want to think about this for a second. Also, super out of range. Is there any piece of the city that is not falling?
No, the entire city is plummeting towards Masta.
Exciting. Okay. If I drop my shield, it's gonna be gone forever.
What do you need help with?
Okay, I'm gonna drop Iver's family's shield.
You do so. It drops behind you, falling with the city, being sucked up by the darkness.
Hold on, baby.
As you are held aloft in one hand by Gilgamesh, and the other hand is now free.
Yep. She is, as I have noticed, immune to radiant damage.
Correct.
Okay. Fuck. I am going to hold a healing word for as soon as I'm within range of Damon. That's my trigger. It's a second level healing word for as soon as we are within 60 feet of each other. she is locked on him, and that is the end of her turn.
Wow. Oh, good job.
That's it.
Sorry, what are you casting?
I am going to hold a healing word for as soon as my magic can reach Damon. So we have to be within 60 feet of each other. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he could have flown you that direction. Could have been 60. Maybe not 60. That might have been too far for him. I mean, he could dash. I guess, yeah, he could fly and carry you guys and dash. We can retcon that a little bit. That's fine.
Okay. Perfect. Then I am going to healing word Damon.
Cool.
A second. Yeah, add an additional 4 to that, so 18 total.
Very well.
I also take 4. That is all I will. Well, I have a bonus action, right? I'll drink a potion.
Yeah. Healing word is a bonus action. But you can use your action to drink a
Well,
potion.
I'll drink
That's
a
fine.
potion as an. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Alright, Larlock is... Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna drink a potion of speed.
Oh. Okay.
So that's haste. So my AC increases by 2, right?
Yep.
And then I get another action.
It's only used for movement or attacking. Or dashing.
Got it.
Dodging
Okay.
or something.
Okie doke.
Okay, Larlock is up. He is going to... everybody else is accounted for. He is going to fly over to here, and he is going to attempt to disassemble Shar. And miss. Second strike. Cutting into her. Hadariel. Fighting her sister. Ooh. Oh. Strikes Talona in the heart and then comes around swinging for another strike. And Talona still hanging on, bleeding out, blood pouring down over the city. It's sort of acidic in nature as it sort of sizzles as it hits the air. And she is going to strike herself. Whoops. That's the wrong thing. Okay, Hadariel critically hits Hadariel. Let's undo that. She is going to utilize her last bit of energy here to channel an attack. Channel. Slamming into her sister, but at death's door, Hadariel is clearly winning this fight. The queen is now sort of looking for an out, somewhere to go, and she runs up to this ledge, jumps into the air, turns into a blood mist, and then appears on the back of Vosner, unless you try to shake her off.
No, I'll let her sit on my head. She's pretty light. She's, you know, a vampire.
Yeah, she appears sort of like standing next to Varel, who is like almost like saddled, you know. She's just like holding on to your head to steady herself, like holding onto the mast of a ship. And she points with her saber towards Shar, like she's commanding the ship. Shandakul is going to fly. He's going to use all of his turn to fly this direction. Tyrion, it's your turn. Oh,
Alright, we
roll
then
me
we'll
another
dissolve.
d6, and we're gonna see how this really goes. City is falling, and with it, the corpse of Cephtus falls beneath you. As you're sort of standing there, the Cephtus's corpse comes unhinged from your dagger as his body falls below you, hundreds of feet per second, you still hovering in the air. And as he does, all of the dragon's essence begins to fly upwards and into you. You are now immune to necrotic damage.
Sweet.
And your breath expands in some pretty radical ways. It's just gonna double all the shit that your breath did before. As you slay perhaps the most powerful dragon in existence.
Awesome.
It is your turn.
Oh, sweet. If that's the case, I'm gonna use my speed to move 30 feet towards the Then I'm gonna use my new and improved breath weapon on her.
Nice.
Oh, I assume we double that?
Yeah. How would you like to kill Shar?
I would say all of the extra energy pulsing through me, it's like almost like bursting out of my scales, forms into this single breath weapon and blast into her, like freezing her, catching fires, and throws her away from Damon.
Yeah, she is ripped to shreds. And as she's ripped to shreds, the shadow around you feels as though it is being completely torn apart. All around you, the light begins to return as the city begins to crumble into more and more dust and debris falling down towards Mossstone, where it slams into an explosion, sending dust and debris all around you. As you do, Talona is struck dead, finally, by Hadariel, and she falls from her sky as well. And hovering in the air, all of you with some flying speed or hover speed, all of you heroes remain high above Mossstone, now a massive crater of dust and destruction. But light is returning to Faerun. I think that's where we'll cut it for now.
Damn.
Yo.
Damon cast. Finish off. Or no?
Vicious mockery. Perfect.
Wow. Oh, I like.
Yo, for a 10v3, that was, in my opinion, amazingly well balanced. That took all
very
10 of
great.
us.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to use my extra life.
You didn't have to use your what?
My extra life.
Oh, nice.
This bad boy.
Easy.
I had a couple tricks left, but not a lot.
Oh shit, I didn't know you had that. I should have death warded someone else.
I mean, it still came in handy.
Yeah.
You guys saved some in the tank to fight Sardior, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Cool. That's probably next session. Alright.
I have
Whiff.
something to wish for.
I feel
No,
like
like-
CC.
I was about to like go into full melee fighting mode because I was running out of spell slots.
We made it to level 20, right?
Yes, you all hit level
Yo.
20.
Yeah.
Wow. We've officially done a level 1 to 20 campaign.
We did it, everyone.
As we are now floating above our old school.
Yeah, the crater that is.
Wow.
Yeah, so start of the campaign, you guys came to Mossstone, nice city, little cute town. You know, it's kind of up and coming, maybe not super great. And now it's a crater. So, you know. Pros
Where's
and
E gonna do
cons.
his morning run?
Oh yeah, E and Bread were inside the debris of that ship, so that's gonna be a...
Well,
Very well.
R.I.P. Bread.
Wow, the end of Bread too. It's all coming together.
Wow. It is all coming together.
I need to put
That's
some
such a
light.
stale.
We should rest at the ruins where the bear was fought.
See if we can find that huge gorilla skull.
Hell yeah.
Alright,
Well
so I guess next time we'll pick up with the conversation afterwards, and then we'll go into potentially bringing back Sardior. Seems pretty important. And, yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, so have fun leveling up to 20. If you have any questions about it, let me know. And yeah.
Will we
Sounds
get
good.
the effect of a long rest from leveling? Should we reset our stuff?
Oh, I'm gonna say,
Hold off.
Not necessarily.
yeah, hold off, because I mean, I don't know if you guys are gonna try to fight Larlock or something. They're still, you know, everybody's still a little bit hurt.
It's true. It's
So-
true.
So level up, no long rest though.
About to slap Hadariel in the face.
Yep. I mean, she
Now would be
seems
the time to
pretty
do
easy.
it, right?
I mean, potentially. That's why I'm saying, like, don't do that in case that's a story thing you want to decide to do now. I guess. Not to put ideas in your mind.
Well, we'll all conspire on the Discord channel, I guess.
Sounds good. I'll read the whole thing.
I mean, our totally secret Discord channel?
You guys have a secret Discord channel?
No.
Now we do.
Shall we play next weekend?
I am down to play next weekend. It does seem like we can finish this whole campaign this summer. You know, if we start, I feel like next session might be more heavily RP based, and then the start of something, and then I'll start building everything after that. Yeah, there's a few ways this could go. I guess it depends on what you guys decide to do.
Just throwing it out there, we are also free on a Thursday evening after 7 p.m.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, throw up if you have some availability you typically wouldn't have. Throw it in the chat and we'll discuss it.
Cool beans.
All right, thanks for meeting me really early this morning.
Great
Yeah, it was
battle.
fun.
Yep.
Thanks, friends.
Well played.
Yeah.